What's up, y'all? Welcome to the final round of the Z Boaz Open 24th annual. Today we've got 19 holes of coverage and a 5-man card, so some nice extra golf here for this exciting final round. This is a shotgun start event, so hole 4 is our first hole. Got Zane, our leader and two-time champion, on the box for 705 feet downhill. Got Woods on the left, OB Street on the right. Next we've got Mason, Marchbanks. Probably would have loved to get that just a little bit higher. Give it a little extra time to fight back. Miles Seaborn, he was on our round 2 coverage. Played this course more than most of you have probably played rounds total. Hatcher Mason, also returning from round 2. In third. And Daniel Vasquez, Prodigy sponsored player. Actually played a flex start with Danny a couple weeks ago at Vets, trying to ring up a $1,500 ace ace pot. And that guy was slamming some putts that day, so I'm excited to see what he does. Mason, nice controlled upshot through the biggest gap. Oh, come on. Hatcher is about 15 feet away from the short basket position, which is probably where most people usually see it. Also a nice upshot. Nice grabby grass, hoping it stay close. Miles got a little bit of a weird ceiling over here. Straight line at the basket's not really possible, so he's going to have to hyzer it a little bit, but you've got a low ceiling on the late tree. A little too flat to get some ground play on that one. Danny still has the low ceiling, but got a little more room to work a disc into there. You can see Miles practicing his swing back there. The guy's a meticulous player. I really enjoyed watching him play, which I know I brought up last round, but I think we all could benefit from that a little bit. Zane, just a little chip up shot for his second on a 705-foot par 3. So you might be seeing that and thinking, what the heck? Yeah, Ironman par out here today, which is a little weird, but the more you think about it, the strokes at the end of the day count more than the pars and the birdies and the bogeys, so that's why our leader is the only person under par. Well, only got 6 shots on the tie for second, so plenty can happen here in these 19 holes of the mighty Z Boaz. Nice clean putt for his par there. Yeah, I noticed playing with Danny a couple weeks ago, he putts hard. I don't know if that's new or just how he always putts, but hard, low putts on hyzer. Rest of the card cleans up. If you're watching and you already watched round 2, thank you, and you might be wondering why we never saw hole 4. It's because I was late. I parked. Got good parking actually, but this is literally as far away as you can get from the parking lot, so I was a little late. But moving on to hole 5, similar throw from yesterday.
Same as yesterday, just threw a better disc.
Yeah.
455 par 3, got a low ceiling. Got OB on the right.
Get off it.
Oh.
Almost catching the catch cam. Caught the backside of that tree and stayed in bounds.
Ooh, that was close.
Did you hit the back tree?
I think I hit him.
No way.
He didn't.
Tripod.
Did you hit the tripod?
I think I had a chance to have a problem.
He didn't flinch.
This is one of my favorite holes here because got to keep it nice and low and shape it. It's a pretty shot to throw, I think. Got a nice ground play, getting away from the trees. Just a smidge too high for Miles. You gotta flirt with that ceiling to get it close. At least for me. But these guys have almost 100 ratings points on my game.
That's what I'm struggling. Like, I'm still thinking about the old low ceiling.
Yeah.
Like the follow through from Danny, just holding that
There you go, little boy.
follow through, and nice one angle shot. Probably in the best position after one. Nice up from Miles, giving it a chance. Ooh, Mason.
Oh, not enough.
Just needed about 5 more feet before it dropped. That was nice. Zane really having to manufacture something here. I like the height. Worked across the basket, so had a chance. Actually, that actually got a nice forward kick off that tree to get there. It's just a bummer it's kind of buried in the trees. Shout out to the course volunteers taking care of this place. See all that mulch back there in that new pin position. It is just a fraction of the work that's gone in. The mountains and mountains of mulch and trail maintenance and trimming of gaps and fairways and walkways. I don't think I've ever seen Z Boaz looking so good. All the hard work shows and is super appreciative. Or appreciated. There we go. Ooh, little nature appreciation moment. Shout out to Catchcam, Papa G. Catching some extra moments. Hole 6, 284 feet. It is high up the hill. You will see some of these guys throw over the top, or you can just throw one nice and low, and hopefully it works up. Zane calling for it to get stable, and it just stayed straight. Hatcher going high. Definitely sawed off. He's going to have some interesting work to do over there. Mason hoping for it to flip, and it just didn't want to. Miles. Good correction from yesterday. Just caught the last shelf and kind of worked backwards. Danny. That thing was looking so good. Just got caught by that little branch. Mason having to kind of shape one a little blind. Get some Annie and some height.
Good shot.
Hatcher on the right side of the screen. Finding the back door. Zane having a step out in the cedar. It's not quite enough. Card cleaning up. Zane staying at 4 down, and the card's kind of slipping away as he maintains his lead. Shout out to the cool moths hanging out at Z Boaz. A butterfly? I don't know, it kind of looks like a moth. I'm not the right guy for that. 6B, 250 feet. Just trying to get it under that crazy tree and get some nice ground play up to the bucket for an easy 2. A little deep, but that shouldn't be hard to clean up for Zane. Hatcher. Trying to follow the leader. A little on the short side's kind of perfect.
There you go, Mason. Oh no.
Mason, forehand? I don't know what disc that is. It seems very zone-ish to me, but it's got a custom stamp on it. Miles. Good correction from yesterday.
Yeah, it's
Kind of stayed high right. Got another forehand here, working the left side. Is it gonna stable up? Kind of catches some cabbage. Yeah, a lot of times if you hit this ground to speed, it's still gonna work forward with all the hard pack and the dried leaves.
oh, dude.
Nice straddle from Mason. Danny now from a similar distance for his 3. Oh, shout out to Jeff Davis, who's got his name on the basket there. He's one of the original sponsors. This basket has been on this property for a long, long time. Good 2 from Miles. Zane, little weird noise. He's talking about he should have reset, even though it's so short. You know, sometimes just something weird happens on the tee pad next to you or behind you, and never a bad idea to just do a little quick reset. Hole 7, 375.
And skip. Yeah.
Holy.
Almost a repeat
Thanks, man.
of yesterday. If you haven't seen round 2, you at least have to come watch Hatcher's play of hole 7. From round 2, it was nasty. Mason fighting through, getting a little kick out. He's still alive on this hole. Miles, let's see. Starts it a little more to the right today. Not as much of a skip, still kind of in line in the gap.
Yep.
Oh, what a kick.
What a kick from the course.
Ooh, good kick.
Danny, let's see if he can pump one down there and gain a stroke back from the card.
What is just a pure shot, bro? Oh, dang.
That's right, Mason. Oh, man. All the skips. Mason looking for a pure shot of his own, going forehand over the top. Kind of tricky one with the standstill. Tickle some trees on the peak. Ooh, saved by the rock on that walking path. That thing could have grown some legs and rolled quite a ways down towards hole 11's basket. Zane, just a smooth chipper. That looks like it stayed Oh.
Oh, shit. Bummer roll.
Oh, no. Come on. No backspin on that one? Yeah, everyone going forehand on their second.
Great pace. Excellent touch, Daniel. Damn, what a run.
We've got Zane putting from
I'm on it where I am right now.
way down there.
That's a great putt.
I still just can't believe that. I mean, look at he just came out of nowhere.
You think I can put it through that branch?
Mason seems like he's not confident in the 2, but he's confident in the 3, so you might as well try the fun line. Yeah, kind of iron leaf situation going on there. Another look at that smooth upshot from Danny. And some cool limestone activity as you walk from hole 7 up to hole 8. We're here on top. 395. And these guys, they're going for the MPO line. Throwing a nice big hyzer over the back door. Typically, you're going to see a forehand or a turnover up the left side of the screen, but these guys are trying to get to it. So normally you throw kind of directly at the catch cam. You're getting a look at the pro line here. Jesus. Nice shot, Hatcher. It's Miles' turn to follow. He got a late drop yesterday. Let's see if he can
A little left.
get a better action on the wind. Oh yeah. The Jet is trying to chase that disc down.
Hit that shot with the disc.
A little short from Zane, but should be fine. Danny catching some leaves. Almost in the bullseye. Nice shot.
Join us on the left side.
You should have a putt though. Boy, it's better than what 3 is.
Mason, this may be the first time he's tried this line. Hard not to when the whole card does it in front of you. Zane, oh no, the roll.
Fine.
That's 2 from Miles. Just a little hyzer putt on the high right side. Ooh, high left side, still caught. Zane cleaning up his par. Hatcher, good 2. And Danny with the CTP. Almost thought he didn't mark that for a sec. Hole 9 for 85. Hatcher with the box, gaining another stroke on the leader. Only 5 back now. And
Good shot.
little shuffle on the leaderboard now, tied for second. Just always surprises me how left you have to get this. Like, as long as you get out in this field, you almost can't get it too far left. It's crazy. Got some catch cam action down here. Also, big shout out to the spotters, helping keep this hole safe and also timely. Helping with the course flow, helping people find their discs. It's good stuff. All right. Mason, we've got the right wind, so he's going for a little too nose up.
Maybe on one. Oh, that was a bird.
This critique is not of my own. I heard them talking about keeping the nose down on that sweeping Anheuser line when the wind is helping on this hole. Yeah, because this one, yeah, kind of stays outside of the bushes, but in the tree line still. Zane, a little better color today.
Cool.
Whoa. Look at this guy. Mason out of the bushes. A low blistering forehand. That grass is so grabby. You're not going to get a lot of play towards the green. Just kind of Velcro. Kind of sucks your disc right out of the air.
Oh.
Oh, some interesting ground play on that one. Kind of a pirouette and a roll. Oh, that stayed close. Zane gonna try and keep it close. Whoa! All little Velcro ground action, and that one got an interesting skip off the pole. Just put it a little higher. I actually maxed the ceiling out. That's such a hard 2. These guys, it's like an easy 3, but a really hard 2. Commentary curse there as Mason doinks his par putt. And Danny, oh my gosh. And Zane. There it is. Nice hard hyzer putt. Just bam. Stabbing it in there. Alright, somebody's got to get a par. Zane letting one go back to second place. Hatcher throwing a nice stable shot down the right side. Working back to the left just a little bit. Opening that angle into the green up. Grass kind of slowing it down right into the gap. Nice hyzer flip with some drift to it from Danny.
Miss it.
Right
Right
into it.
Man, just a laser beam. Yeah, not really. Had some Annie, some shape on it, but bummer. Mason.
We've been yesterday. Let's go.
Yeah, I saw your section shot yesterday.
From where I was getting a
It's a little flex shot. Oh,
Whoa. I went crazy on the.
Zane. Ooh, sneaking. Sneaking through those leaves. You might wish that he hit him, though, with how far right he is. Miles going high. Listening. Ooh, nice camera work here. I saw it come down through the canopy. We'll see if it made it low enough. Oh, nice forehand from Danny. Should be left side of the bucket. Say hopefully Miles is made it low enough. Zane's in danger too. The 2-meter rule is in effect for this tournament. If you're not familiar with what that is, because it's kind of an old school or a West Coast rule, if the disc comes to rest more than 2 meters off the ground, it is effectively OB. You take your lie below it. So on holes like this one, where sometimes the line is going over the top, you're really risking it. Zane did make it down to the ground and into the bucket. Sweet 3. Miles, unfortunately, was still elevated in that bush and was assessed a 2-meter stroke. So that doink was for his bogey. A little bit of carnage here on hole 10. But we've still got 2 more holes of coverage for you here on this front 9 as Danny cleans up. Hole 11, 202 feet. The basket is back there to the right, kind of tucked up.
Wow. How about that?
How about that? Zane trying to defend. His first and second place both find a little bit of trouble. Danny nice and low.
Oh my god, that thing was stable, dude.
The other thing is cracked.
Got just a crazy beefy D1, I think that was.
I wish we got a chance to play with
Ooh, okay. I think that came down. That's a sketchy one because you could kick off one of these trees to the left and immediately you're 2 meters off the ground. Miles fighting down the right side. Hatcher having to go patent pending and on a knee. Just a little late release. We're going grenade with that knuckle grip. Let me know in the comments what you call that, because I've heard on some major channels they have a special name for that style of...
Oh, what a nick!
Whoa, that was a thumber from Mason. But yeah, Hatcher's grenade, I've heard a special name for that style of grip where your knuckle is inside there too, not just the thumb. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think that's called. Or at least what you think Ian Anderson calls it. Oh, just off the top from Danny. Hatcher kind of in the woods still. That grenade did not get the carry he was hoping for. It really did just go straight up and down. That was a nasty 3 save from Mason. He was dead to rights in the woods. Thumber. Nice step out straddle putt from a knee. Great play. Just got Hatcher cleaning up a bogey, I believe. Double bogey. Giving 2 back to Zane. Little low from Zane, unfortunately. He put that to 40 feet yesterday. I liked the angle out of his hand, just a little low. Danny going forehand. A little high.
That's fine.
I believe that's going to stay short of the thick stuff, so he's still going to have good footing. Perfect shot for the short bucket. Early release from Mason. It does roll into a workable position. I wouldn't call it good. Miles going cut roller. It does not stand up. Round 2, he had a masterful cut roller that stood up and S'd all the way back to the right. So it went from the right to the left, back to the right again. It was awesome. Hatcher, a little overturned, but the branches may have helped straighten it out if it can fight through, and it does. Oh yeah. Some good stuff right there. Mason basically got a full entire hole to play. Not what he's looking for. Zane, nice controlled hyzer. Oh, making the catch cam dance. Oh, razor claw. Miles playing lawn darts. Danny getting to shape a forehand in there. Kind of punches it a little deep. Oh no, that's fine. It definitely looked deep. Hatcher with a step bid. Kind of a tough one with that ceiling. He was getting those to catch at veterans, left and right. Just jamming those powerful hyzer putts. Fair amount of splash outs today, though, unfortunately. Now for Zane, another par. This card cleans up here on our final hole of the front 9. Buckle up for an exciting finish. The 2025 Z Boaz Open. Keep it on the disc locker. We'll see you out there.